Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm testing out some new luxury products. I don't have a ton here, but I figured why not combine it all into one video, and that way I can share my thoughts while I do my makeup today. So I'm testing out the new ByTerry foundation, the Hermes lipsticks. I also have the YSL 3D all over powder. So if any of those sound interesting, today's video is for you. Before we begin, if you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. This is our pink sparkly bubble on YouTube where we talk about luxury beauty, fragrance, and everything glam. So I hope you'll join our community by subscribing, and don't forget to ring the notification bell. It always feels a little bit funny when I'm filming and I look in the viewfinder and I can't see my top, but I'm wearing this off the shoulder number today. I have these huge puff sleeves and it's just out of view. I wanted to sit a little bit closer so you were sort of zoomed in, that way you can see my face, actually see the application process today. It's been a couple days since my last upload. I had to take a few days away from makeup last week. I don't remember what day it was, but I tried some new overnight peel and it completely destroyed my face. I don't know if it was a breakout or a full-blown allergic reaction, but not only did it look really scary, I had little red bumps all over the place, it felt so uncomfortable. It was so itchy and it burned. I'm 95% sure. Oh my God, what was that? Sorry about that. It sounded like somebody dropped a piece of furniture, and sure enough, somebody's moving right outside. So the dog is probably going to be going crazy in a moment. But what I was saying is that I'm 95% sure that I know exactly what it was that caused the breakout. But I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to throw the brand under the bus. I don't want to say this was it, this destroyed my skin, because around the same time, I tried a couple new products. So I think I know what did it. I'll never use it ever again. What's strange is that I'm not really allergic to anything. I rarely break out or have bad reactions. And it was early last week. It developed over the course of maybe a couple days. It slowly got worse. And then finally it started to get better. But even still, I can feel texture on my skin. It looks better. I don't see all of the redness and blotchiness that I saw before. So I'm glad that is over with. I'm excited to try this new foundation today, this ByTerry Hyaluronic Hydra Foundation, because it's meant to be light. They call it a flawless skincare liquid foundation. So I think this is going to be probably the best thing. Now that I'm starting to slowly integrate makeup again, I think this is the type of foundation that will hopefully work really nicely for my skin in its current state. I pulled up the product information, so let's quickly talk about this. I ordered mine directly from the ByTerry website 2 weeks ago. It just arrived because it shipped from France, so it took a while to get here, and I picked up the 200N Neutral or Natural. There are 15 shades available. It retails for $59. It's a hard-working, luminous, and weightless foundation. It has hyaluronic acid, SPF 30. It's meant to be weightless, help diminish the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines, and it creates a matte, luminous finish. Another great benefit of ordering directly from her website was that they included a gift with purchase. So I received a complimentary blender sponge, which works similar to a beauty blender. You have to wet it, it expands. And then I also received this mini hyaluronic Hydra powder. This is the colorless Hydra Care powder. I also have another shade of this, the full-size pink version. On the website, it recommends you shake well before use and apply with your fingers or foundation brush. But I imagine since they sent this beauty sponge that this would work fine as well. So I'm just gonna use this, and I figured the lighter the application, the better, considering the state of my skin. So let's go ahead. I'm adding a couple drops to the back of my hand, and I did sunless tan this week. This may be a little bit light for me, but that's okay. I can always warm up my face with bronzer. Let's see, I'm just gonna take the little beauty sponge. Woof! Definitely too light. Is that the foundation or the sponge? No, the foundation definitely has a scent to it. Oh my gosh. Wow, it looks like I have a ghost face. But I will tell you, on the website, I wasn't trying to order a lighter shade. It's just based on the photos and the description, I thought the 300 or the next shade up would be too dark, so I wanted to be safe. I figured I'd go a little bit lighter. It's a lot more matte than I anticipated, but I think the coverage is nice. It has more coverage than I thought it would have, which looks really good. It's kind of sitting in my pores right here and here. This foundation is so much more matte than I thought it would be. It looks a little bit dry and it's definitely clinging to patches of skin. Now my skin is not in the best shape, so I don't know if this is really a great time to give a fair assessment. I don't know. I feel like I look very dry. Considering it's hyaluronic acid, it's meant to be hydrating. I don't know why it's looking so dry. Even though it says it's luminous matte, this is not luminous matte. This is full-blown dry matte. It looks dry on my skin. I don't look hydrated. I don't look luminous. I really like the sponge. Part of me wants to save this look, go in with lots of bronzer and blush and fix this makeup, but I have other products that I want to try, and I don't think it would be really fair for those products to layer them on top of a foundation that doesn't look nice. This looks like clown makeup. I'm gonna go wash my face and then I'll be back. So that was unexpected. I just washed my face and here we are, starting over. I grabbed the product that I have been using for the past couple days. I've tried to go completely foundation free. I did have an event over the weekend. I wore a full coverage foundation because I knew I had to take photos. And then any other time where I needed to run out the door, run errands, I've been using this YSL All-in-One Glow because it's 70% water. It also has hyaluronic acid, but it actually does have glow. And it's luminous and hydrating and has not been clinging to all of my dry patches and texture and everything that's going on. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to apply it with the sponge. Usually I use my fingers or a foundation brush, but at least if I put something else on, I can kind of see if it is just my face or it is in fact that product. I mean, what a difference. It's not just my face. I know my skin is not looking great right now, but this is actually hydrating. It does have glow. It's not clinging to any dry patches. It's perfect. The color is better, of course, but when I look at my skin, it is night and day difference compared to that ByTerry. That is so disappointing. I haven't watched any other reviews. I don't know anything about it. I don't know what people are saying about it, but I'm not really impressed, and I usually really love ByTerry products. I have gone through tubes of this. I love it. I think I have a backup tube, and I'm slowly but surely making my way through this. I use this all the time. It's kind of my go-to when I'm not using my CC cream from Chanel. I'm using this. Anytime we go on vacations, I take this with me when you want something that's going to be very light, but also be hydrating. I have combination skin. I can still use this because it's oil-free. Yeah, oil-free. So next, I'm gonna try out this new product. This is the Touche Clot 3D All Over Glow from YSL. It comes in a universal shade. I was so interested when I saw photos of this online, and it's not limited edition, which is very exciting. So the texture of this powder is like a cream. It's almost like the Spring Summer collection from Chanel, that desert highlighter. It has that really soft, creamy powder texture. This is sort of like that, but it doesn't crumble as much. Oh, it's so pretty. So I'm just going to tap this. So pretty. So it sets your makeup without making you look dusty. This is so beautiful. I love a product like this. Not everybody wants to wear highlighter, but if you want a little bit of glow, something like this is perfect. This is almost a skin perfecting powder. You know, it gives you that blur, that soft, luminous matte finish, actually. I know this claimed to be luminous matte. This was powdery, dry, flaky matte. This is more of a luminous matte, where it almost looks like actual skin reflecting in light. Because you know, when you look at your skin against a light, it does have a little bit of reflection naturally, even if you don't have anything on whatsoever. Our skin is not completely flat matte. That's what this does. So even if you have a full face of foundation, you have powder on, whatever you have on, this is going to return that normal glow that everybody should have. So it looks really beautiful. It's radiant, it's soft. Ugh. I went ahead and completed my face makeup, created a little eye look off camera, and now the last thing that I have to test are the Hermes lipsticks. I picked up 2 shades, and I may go back maybe soon to get some more because I'm completely obsessed. I cheated. I opened one of them the other day, but I haven't opened both, so I'm excited to unbox these on camera. In fact, this is the one that I did not wear. So this is what it looks like, and these lipsticks are really quite special and inspired. When I was reading about them and I saw the price, I thought, okay, here's another brand just trying to capitalize and cash in on this beauty craze. They're gonna come out with some lipsticks at a crazy price, and people are of course going to buy them, but they're not really going to be that special. I don't think that's the case with the Hermes lipsticks at all. And even with my skepticism, I still was in a rush to order them. Each lipstick retails for $67, but they come in refillable tubes, so the refill is only $42, so marginally better. There are 24 colors available. They come in 2 different textures. So there's a matte that's inspired by the Hermes fine grade suede, and a satin meant to imitate the glow of box calf leather, like the Kelly bag. I picked up 2 satins. It would have been nice to maybe choose one of each. For whatever reason, I could not find the mattes online, and I'm not really a matte person anyhow, so I don't mind that I have 2 satin shades. Beautiful shade spectrum. They truly are gorgeous. Now when you open the box, even the exterior packaging is really beautiful. It says it's untreated paper made from recycled fibers. When you open it up, it does have the shade name on top. So this is 66 Rouge Piment. Ugh. This is so chic. I love the little orange Hermes box. Each lipstick tube comes with a canvas protector. It feels like Christmas morning going through all of these little steps, but I think, you know, the devil's in the detail. That's what makes it worth the elevated price. And the tubes are very beautiful. I love the top of the cap. The first time I opened up one of these lipsticks, I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Like through every step, I was just like shock and awe, amazed, just so impressed by everything. So beautiful. So this shade is a bright berry red. I thought it was so striking on the website. I knew this had to be one of the shades that I added to cart. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. It's not heavily fragranced, but there definitely is a scent there. It's really nice though. I can of course only speak to the satins, but these go on so smooth. It feels really creamy and comfortable, very nourishing, and like a luxurious lipstick. I really like this color. It doesn't quite match my top, which is why I started with this one, because then I'm gonna switch over to the other shade. But I think this is such a pretty, kind of bright, slightly pink red. This is a beautiful red for summer. Each shade was specifically chosen from the brand's archive of over 900 leather shades and 75,000 silk swatches. The tri-colored tubes were designed by the creative director of Hermes jewelry and shoes, Pierre Hardy. He wanted them to be not only refillable, but environmentally friendly, so there's zero plastic. And that light scent you pick up on as you're applying the lipstick, that was a custom blend created by the brand's perfumer. Next, I'm going to show you the second shade I picked up, which might be my new favorite. It's shade 16. This is beige Tadillac. I scrubbed and scrubbed. This is as good as it's going to get. So let me go ahead and open this one up. Beautiful orange Hermes box. As much as I hate to hold on to packaging like this, I'll probably hold on to these little orange boxes. They just look so cute. Between the two shades I picked up, I think I will get the most wear out of this one. It's just the perfect light coral peachy nude lipstick shade that is so perfect for spring, summer. It could be your everyday lipstick. Just like the other shade, it feels really amazing. Goes on so smooth. The packaging looks so luxurious. I'm in love with this lipstick. I feel so good about my purchase, and they don't feel that extravagant when you read up on them and you realize how much work went into creating this beautiful story and all of the details. I think they are stunning. As far as my overall thoughts go, I'm really disappointed with that Hyaluronic Hydra foundation from ByTerry. As soon as I went to wash my face, I looked up how I could place my return. They don't accept exchanges, or else I probably would try to exchange it for a deeper shade. I don't really think that would make a difference. I'm not overly concerned about getting my hands on this foundation. It's not at all what I expected. I do think that maybe if you need oil control, if you have really oily skin, this would be a nice foundation for you. But I just couldn't see wearing this foundation on a daily basis. That's a miss for me. This YSL powder, I am obsessed. I think this is so beautiful. Because it is a luminous all over face powder, it seems like it should compare to the Luminous Les Beige Compacts from Chanel. The texture is so creamy. It reminds me a lot of this Eclat du Desert highlighter. This really soft, buttery powder. It's similar to this and this. It's probably more along the lines of this blur powder from Chantecaille, because this is really soft and buttery, and it has a slight luminosity as well. But this is not a universal shade. This is very light, and unless you are pale to light, this wouldn't have worked for you. Whereas the YSL universal shade, they did a great job with this universal shade. I mean, it is very mid-tone. It's very mid-range. 2 out of 3 products isn't that bad. You know, it's going to happen that occasionally there will be a disappointment. Not everything is intended to work for everyone. We know this. But that completes today's review. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and you liked testing new makeup with me. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments, your questions down below. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. Have you tried this foundation? Have you ordered any of the lipsticks? Let me know if there's any new products that you're excited about. Drop me a comment. We'll keep the conversation going there. As always, I will be linking everything mentioned, everything that I have today on my face down in the description box for your convenience. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.